What's up? We do that every time.
What's up? We back with another episode of Bar Talk with Honey and Los.
Yeah.
And we back at T's Brunch Bar, as y'all can see.
We love T's. The lighting here is good. The food is good.
I know, it makes us look like stars.
Yeah.
We are stars.
We are. Listen, we're winners. But we're back live at T's Brunch Bar. We're super excited. They have the best drinks, the best flight of drinks. And we're just excited to share with you guys what we have coming up. And then we're going to feature a couple of the things on the menu. We do also have 2 awesome guests coming in today. I can't wait to surprise you guys with them. And yeah, it's up, right?
It's up.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I'm actually excited to tell you about my weekend.
Okay.
As y'all know, I do my clothing brand.
Yeah.
I'm always wearing my clothing brand on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
I did my actual shoot for the fall winter collection, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
You know, I know, because
I'll let you see the video.
Y'all,
so
there's so much on there that I really want. I cannot wait for y'all to see it. I was like, I need this in my size. I need this in my size. So I'm definitely ready for you to drop. I really enjoy being a part of that. So that's dope.
Nah, for sure. What about you? What you do this weekend, man?
So you guys, I've been out of commission for 2 weeks. I just got new twins, Tia and Tamara.
Let's talk about it.
We love the girls, and the girls look so good. Shout out to Dr. Fasusi at Mia Aesthetics, a black doctor who went to Morehouse. Okay. He a Q. Rue.
Got you together.
Got me all the way together.
They look good, y'all.
Listen.
They look good.
What? Top 10.
I'm saying it in person. They look good, y'all.
So I'm excited, and I got now 6 more weeks before I can go back to the gym. So it's going to be a lot of podcasts, a lot of eating properly, a lot of dieting. And I'm also in the middle of studying for my certifications to be a personal trainer, group fitness, strength and conditioning, and an online coach. So
okay, cool. We got to get into that topic a little bit later, too, as far as like, you know, you just got Tia and Tamara did. You know
Tia and Tamara.
I know a lot of people who watch us, they want to know like the process of, you know, especially with you being in fitness, you really have to work out. You know what I'm saying? You really
got to.
So that whole process and that. But, you know.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right. Here we go. Hey y'all, it is Honey and
Los.
And our first topic for today is finances. Juggling when you're new in the business of being an entrepreneur, and understanding where you are. Oh no, girl, bring the flight. Nah, I need the flight. Sorry, we're gonna have to pause on the finances.
I'm saying that
No. Okay, explain these to us real quick.
Okay, we're gonna start from the handle. This is strawberry lemongrass.
Okay.
Pineapple mango.
Okay.
Blueberry lemon, and that's watermelon basil. So that's fresh watermelon.
One of these we didn't have last time.
We didn't have the watermelon basil.
Y'all have white peach.
Watermelon basil, blueberry, pineapple, and
strawberry lemongrass.
I need this. Can I have this? I had a hard day. I couldn't even get out my house, bro.
Can you share at least?
I can share it with you. Can we get another straw? Because I don't know what you've been doing.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hey guys, so sorry about that. We had a quick break because the mimosas are here, the flight is here, and this is a signature dish for them. So dish or drinks, whatever bar, you know what I mean.
This watermelon look crazy. It looks super good.
Mine.
Just let me. That's crazy. She don't put her mouth on it now. You can
wait, I got you a straw.
Okay, cool. I got to at least
Not
try.
too much. Anywho, we're going to get into finances today. We're going to talk about having an entrepreneurial spirit and understanding where you are in becoming an entrepreneur, or if you're already there, what does it take to be maintaining and elevating in that aspect.
Yeah.
So we're going to introduce Carlos first because I'm new to this. I started my business last year, December 29th to be exact, when I started Honeylo LLC. And I've just now started this journey. I quit my job in January of 2024. And Carlos and I started this business in June of 2024.
Yeah, so it's new, y'all.
Very new.
For real.
But Carlos is not new to this. He is very true to this. And he's always been an entrepreneur. So I'm going to let him explain from his point of view.
Yeah.
What is it when you're trying to juggle your finances and also grow your business?
Yeah.
And what is it like you? What are the ins and outs and the pros and cons?
All right, y'all. So first, I feel like you got to understand where you are in the finance world and in the entrepreneur world. So that's like classifying yourself as a already successful business or entrepreneur and just trying to elevate and go higher, or are you a entrepreneur that's on the brink of being successful but you're not there yet, or are you just getting started? Like she just said, she just getting started, you know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of like understanding those type of things and once you know those things, then you can actually come up with a plan of how you need to actually budget yourself or what situation you need to be in. I'm a person that's on the brink of being a really successful business. So I understand that, okay, I have to manage how I spend my money here or how I do this. And when doing that, that's just coming up with how understanding your finances, how you make money.
Right.
How you able to see how you need to be spending your money, because if you're not making that much, then it's obvious that you don't, you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
don't need to be spending more than you're making. Your output can be higher than your input. So that's kind of like what I would say. It was just like understanding where you are in that realm of things already.
And I think for me, it's so funny. I think about how I started this business and my goal was to become debt free. So before I decided to go on this initiative, I paid off all my debt. And I got to the point where my credit score is now at 810.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do go into these banks,
18.
I know, y'all, I got an 810. Y'all
Round of
listen,
applause.
810, 35, no kids, baby.
Okay, cool.
Diamond in the rough. But no, seriously, shout out to my
see
women
it.
with kids though. Shout out to my women with kids. But yeah, so I have an 810 and I got my debt to income ratio down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put and diversified my money and put some into my business accounts. And then what I have in my personal accounts, and maybe I might be wrong, but it's minimal to what's in my business account so that I can protect someone suing me personally versus professionally.
Okay.
So now my goal is to, like I said, grow my personal training business. I want to be an online trainer and I want to be a Yellow Pages for trainers, so that we can put different people with them. And then I have my partnerships with you. I have my partnerships with JC and our clothing line coming out. And I want to be an actress.
Yeah.
So diversifying all the things that I'm doing, you have to sometimes set a plan in place so that when you go into these banks and you're asking for money, because I was told you never use your own funds.
Nah,
you
you
always ask what? You ask
something I have
for a
learned.
loan. Yeah, because these Anglo-Saxons do it every day.
Ask for a credit line.
Ask for a credit line.
I heard credit lines better than loans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't know everything there is to know about
Right.
all finances, but we are giving y'all the blueprint of what we have been through and what we,
Yep.
you know, so we have mistakes and y'all understand how we talking about it right now. Understand what to do and what not to do, taking the advice that, you know, y'all getting from us because y'all see us, y'all watch us.
Every single
so
day.
we just letting y'all know what's going on,
Yep.
you know?
And then I also have my vitamins coming out, and coming from running $10-20 million businesses for a very long time because I was in the luxury sector. It's just interesting to see being on the flip side of that. I realized that I was making money for other people and not making it for me. So now my goal is to basically do what I did for someone else and do it 10 times fold for our business as well as my own personal businesses.
Yeah, I never wanted to work for somebody else. And it's just like, I don't got no problem with starting there, but like actually like me being successful in the future, like I want to be working for myself and still working as hard as somebody else to have you working for them.
Right.
Working that hard for yourself, because that's the whole point of it. I feel like when successful businesses, they're already successful. Once they start to die down their work ethic, then the business starts to fail, you know? So it's just like waking up every day.
So I got a question for you. In a 24-hour time span, how many hours of the day are you actually working? I know because I talk to you and I know exactly when you get up, but for someone who is starting out, tell them what your schedule is from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep.
So I was
On a Monday.
On a Monday. And I'm not gonna act like every day is like this, because some days are better than worse and some days are worse than others. So it's a matter of like, but my main schedule will be waking up at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. because for me, my mind just gets to going early in the morning.
Right.
Go work out by 5:30. You know, and then jot down some of my thoughts for the day. The day before, I should already have a list of the things that I gotta knock out for my business or whatever. Go do those things, design, and then after that, I would actually, my day will be done around 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Around 12 o'clock.
But you start at 4 o'clock.
Start at 4.
So
my day really done at 12, and then after that, obviously the things that's going in between those things is just like other stuff that I got on my list. But after 12, I'm taking a nap, and the nap probably be about an hour.
Naps are vital. We didn't appreciate that when we were younger, but naps are vital.
Yeah,
but okay.
I probably take a nap for about an hour, and then when I get up, I got a full steam of energy just to like knock off other things that I had on my schedule for that day.
And then we shoot at 5.
I go home, give me some food, time to get up, get ready for, you know, do it all over again.
And you edit content too?
Every day be kind of different, but work getting done. I would say the hours that I sleep out today is probably, I get into bed around 9 to 10. I'm sleep until 4:30 in the morning. So how many hours that is? I don't know. I don't
Roughly
calculate
about
that much.
8, 9.
Right.
If you go to
9.
bed at 9.
Yeah, so I probably sleep about 8 hours a day. So the rest of the time I'm working, y'all.
So I'm gonna do mine really, really quick because people want to know what I do in my day every day because now I am a budding entrepreneur. You guys, I go to bed between 9 and 10 like Carlos. I usually text him before I go to bed like, hey, this is what we have going on, or we look at logistics, we look at budgeting, we look at all the things that we have going on. Then I get up at 5 o'clock every morning faithfully. I don't even need an alarm. My body naturally wakes me up at 5 o'clock. I edit video between 5 and 7. I post between 8 and 12. I go to the gym from 11 to 1. And then I come back home, I shower, and then I move on to something else. I make sure I get stuff done. I try to be done with my day by 6 so that I can cook, I can eat. I really don't cook a lot. I have other people who cook for me. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my people, because I hate cooking. Everybody has their vices, that's mine. And then I pray, I write in my journal, I manifest, I watch my TV shows, I listen to podcasts, I listen to Audible books, and then I do it all over again. I think it's about having a routine is what makes you good at being an entrepreneur, is making sure you stay focused on what that goal is and always trying to perfect your craft.
Yeah.
I'm more in the world of influencing, so I'm always recording content that I think is relevant, but also letting people see into my daily stuff. So that's like our little excerpt on finances. We will have someone who's in finance the next episode that we have available, but we just wanted to tell you guys what we do, because so many people ask, like, what is our day like?
Yeah.
And how do we feel about that? So yeah, we're getting ready for the next segment. We have a special guest coming, so tune in. We'll be right back.
All right, y'all. Now we back with Bar Talk with Honey and Los, and now we got all the professional stuff out the way, finances and money management. Let's get into some valid toxicity. You know what I'm saying?
We love to call it valid toxicity.
Because we need it, man. You know what I'm saying? And honey, I'm gonna let you introduce our guest today because you know him.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm really, really excited about our guest. I started following him maybe a year ago, and I just thought he was really funny. And he honestly says a lot of the things that I'm thinking as a woman, but it don't come out the same. So he is one of the top online fitness coaches, trainers, and influencers of today.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I really like his style because he lets women know, like, I love you, Miss Lady, but go ahead and get it together. You know what I'm saying? We not doing obesity. We not doing diabetes.
Get it to him, raw.
Okay? Tell him to the raw, Deathstroke.
Raw.
Well, his name on Instagram is at Deathstroke Fitness,
Okay,
which is kind of nasty work.
This nigga different.
He real different.
Okay.
But I'm really, really excited to tune in. So I'm going to let you take it away because I know him. So I want you to get to know him.
All
right. His name is Rahja, and introducing Rahja to the scene, y'all. Check it out.
All right. I got a question for you right off bat, bro.
Okay, all right.
I ain't about to let you introduce yourself.
All right. Go ahead.
Right, so, you got a girl?
So I'm dealing with somebody. I'm dealing with somebody. Yeah, I'm involved with somebody at the moment.
I got you. How many clients you got? Like you done dealt with trainees?
In like my whole career so far, or right now at this moment?
So far.
So far, it's been well over 1,000.
Well over 1,000.
Well over 1,000, just in the online space alone, not including the in person. When I used to do in person, I don't do in person.
Okay. How many of them trainees you done smacked?
None of them.
None?
Promise, on my soul, none of them. I'm so
Bro, you said that kind of fast, bro. It's almost like a scripted answer. I was just.
Yeah, it's because. So I'm gonna be real. It's because I don't like trainers, male trainers especially ones like me who only coach women. We automatically off the rip get that. Oh yeah, he fucking it. I only do online. So unless I'm sticking my dick through the phone, I'm not hitting none of them. I can't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? How I'm gonna do that? But yeah, no.
Bro, you said
No.
over 1,000, you hit none.
Nope. None of them.
Okay, I can respect.
And they can vouch for me too. You know what I'm saying? I hope they look at it. They look. If one of them can tell me anyone, I give them $1,000.
Hey man, go train with Raj, cause he just said he'll give you $1,000 if you can lie with him and say he done hit one of his 1,000 trainees that he's trained thus far in his career. So, I mean, that's a man about his business. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it though, man. Raj, introduce yourself, bro. What's up?
Man, not shit. You know, just trying to make it. My name is Rahja Williams, Deathstroke Fitness. That name don't mean what the fuck it sound like.
Are you sure? Because you came up with that name for a reason. So Deathstroke Fitness, like, where did it come from?
It's my favorite comic book character.
Oh.
So Deathstroke is, y'all ever seen Teen Titans? The cartoon?
I seen Teen Titans.
You seen the cartoon?
Yeah.
You remember Slade, the one with the half orange face with the suit? They used to beat Robin ass all the time.
I don't remember that. I just know.
Well, his name is Deathstroke. Okay, so that's where I got it from. I actually got Deathstroke, the character, the comic book character, tattooed on my back.
All right.
A lot of people think it's some freaky shit. I'm like, nah, it ain't that. It's my favorite comic book character, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? So I just rolled with it.
Yeah.
You know. And the reason why I chose him is because Deathstroke is who they call to beat Batman ass. Like, he the one that fuck up, the one that's supposed to fuck everybody else up. So I like that. So I was like, yeah, I'm a roll with that.
That's what he got. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's a good. I like that, then, bro. I like that. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, we gonna get into the 30-second icebreaker questions for my boy Raj. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that right when we come back after this segment, and that's it.
Let's go. Y'all, that was a very exciting intro. I like how you set that off. That was so crazy. Now we got Rahja for this 30-second rapid questions icebreaker to get to know him.
Quick. Quick on your feet.
Yep.
Quick on your feet, Raj.
All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Beach vacation or mountain getaway?
Beach.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
You don't like cats?
Nope.
Meow.
Nope.
Kitty cats?
Nope.
No kind of cat?
Hell no.
You like the pussy cat? Summer or winter?
Summer.
Action movie or comedy?
Action.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Book or movie?
Movie.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
You D&D or nah?
Nah.
Nah? Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
Okay, truth or dare?
Dare.
What kind of dare you like to do?
Depends on what's on the line.
Okay. Netflix and chill or party all night?
Netflix and chill.
Okay, one night stand or long-term relationship?
Long-term relationship.
You got a girlfriend?
I'm involved with somebody.
Okay, I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? Look.
Poly or monogamy?
Poly or monogamy?
Oh, monogamy. I can't deal with two, 3 women. No, I can't do it. What? It's hard enough to deal with one. Respectfully, women, I ain't trying to be rude, but listen.
Y'all find this nigga page,
listen,
man.
it's hard. Look, one is enough for me. I can't deal with I can't do it.
We love it, man. We love it. For sure.
All right.
That was the 30-second segment, y'all. I don't know if it was 30 seconds, but look, we tried. Let's get into the next segment right after this.
Okay, so Rahja, I got a question for you. Now, you as an online trainer, fitness expert, influencer, dating can be kind of hard, right? And challenging.
Yeah.
You did say you was kind of getting to know somebody, tiptoeing on some model floors. So tell me this. Is dating somebody and them actually being in the gym a deal breaker for you? Like, do they have to work out? Or is it because she looks good already, she doesn't need to be physically fit? How does that work for you? In your line of work, obviously.
To be honest, yeah, you gotta do some kind of physical activity.
Okay.
Hell yeah, you got to. Now, I'm not saying I haven't dated a woman who, you know what I'm saying, who wasn't in the gym, because I have. I was actually, engaged to one. That was in my early 20s. But anyway, yeah, I fuck with and I like whoever make me happy. Like, if you look at all of the women I've dated, none of them look similar. None of them. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't have a type?
You don't got a type.
I do have a type.
So what's your type? If you was to date Rahja, what would Rahja deem as his type?
So my type, like physical appearance wise, I like taller. I don't know why I like taller women.
You 5'8", so what you saying? What's taller?
Hey.
Taller
you
than me.
trying to say me at 5'2",
So
it's not gonna work?
I mean, no, I'm not saying that. So what I mean is like, so I like taller women because I like legs. I like long, nice legs, but also, like I said, I like who makes me happy. I don't really give a the physical shit. That ain't. I like who makes me happy.
So you're saying looks doesn't matter?
To be honest, no. If you make me happy, we can, yeah.
So you'll date someone that's medium ugly?
Everybody's definition of medium ugly is different, though. You know what I'm saying? So somebody to you might be medium ugly, but to me, I might be like, damn, this motherfucker looks
You know
good.
the universal motherfucking.
No.
You know the universal medium ugly.
This is another reason why I'm glad we got a man right here too, because you could be a 10. You could be a 10 as a woman, but then you open that mouth and then you a 2.
Yeah.
But then you can have a 2, but then she open her mouth and then she a damn 12.
But
you know
it
what I'm
works
saying?
the same way. You can have a fine man. I'm talking about beautiful man, and if he has no substance, we don't want him.
Yeah,
he goes from a 10 to a 1, and now. My vagina has now dried up.
Hey, look,
I'm not interested. I don't even want you to hit.
I feel like a lot of people, when we was younger, we used to always be like, I look good, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the girl, I'm gonna get no, it's not that. You can look good. You can be the best looking person on the earth, but listen, you ain't got no charisma, you ain't got no quick wit, you ain't got no.
What's a quick wit?
You got being fast on your toes, you know what I'm saying? Being quick on your toes, you know, you gotta be able to.
You don't like to date them slow.
No, you can't be too slow. You gotta give me something that's gonna really like make me think like, God, she just got me with that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you don't, it's just like.
That's a fact.
Alright.
Okay, so I got a question for the both of y'all.
Yeah.
In order, the three top things that make you attracted to that woman. What are those three?
Number one is gonna be mental for sure. You gotta be able to have a personality past your ass.
Okay.
No disrespect to the ladies, but
wait, say it again. A personality
past your ass.
Hey, Mari. You got more drinks on the way.
We got more drinks on the way. He said you have to have
A personality past your ass.
past your ass. Okay. Fair.
Your whole entire personality should not be based around, for me personally,
Your
around
body.
your ass cheeks.
Okay.
Like, you can be thick and all that, because you know there's a lot of what they call them, quote unquote, bad bitches. No
Say it again. There's a lot
quote
of what?
unquote bad bitches. No disrespect.
Okay.
But
What make a bad?
But
bitch
you
a
gotta
bad-
have
what
something
make a
past
bad bitch
that.
a bad bitch though? What make a bad bitch a bad
Exactly.
bitch?
me personally, or like just, man, to me personally, what makes first of all, I don't even like that terminology, to be honest.
You
But-
used it, nigga.
I mean, yeah, but because
what
that's
makes a bad
I'm
bitch?
using it more so because that's what society be saying.
Yeah, it's a
But
term.
yeah, but
I got you.
to be honest, what makes a woman a bad bitch to me, I guess, I don't know. Baddie. I like that better. Number one, like I said, you got to be mentally sharp. You got to be mentally sharp, because either way, like I said, sex is gonna get old for everybody.
Right.
You can be with somebody forever,
bad-
but
you
the sex
bad.
gonna get.
not true.
You can only put a motherfucker in so many
You
positions.
saying you bad if you
can
mentally
only
sharp.
put somebody in so many positions.
It's so much stuff you do to keep it spicy.
But let's be honest. Let's say you go through a 20-year marriage. You think auntie and grandma and them was fucking every day for 20, 25 years? They wasn't.
I think we can. I
wasn't.
think we can be intimate for the first
will.
5 to 10 years. Then after that,
It got to be something
Then
more.
it gotta be something more.
Exactly.
I
It got to
agree.
be something
I
more
agree.
past
All
that.
right, so-
mental is number one.
Uh-huh.
I would say your health is number two. If I go to your house, I need to see water in the fridge. I need to see some fruits in that motherfucker.
Water?
I need to see
Fruits?
I mean, if
Pineapples, to be
if
exact.
you got children, that's cool. I know you're gonna have a couple of Capri Suns
What
and
about
Hawaiian
Pedialyte?
Punch in that bitch,
Because
but
I love Pedialyte.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
that's electrolyte, so that's
Okay.
cool. But
Okay.
you know, I gotta. If I see a whole bunch of frozen, TV dinners and shit in there, and I see a bunch of Pop Tarts, honey buns, I don't see no healthy food in your fridge. I'll be like, You know what I'm saying? That's
What
me
if it's an
personally.
empty fridge?
Because if it's an empty fridge, I don't know. I feel like no woman is gonna have an empty fridge. 'Cause y'all love it.
I've had empty
Yeah.
fridges.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little-
Empty.
Number three would be, to be honest, for me, it's gonna be the bedroom.
Okay, so ladies,
Three
he
gonna
is
be the
saying the top 3 things in order to entice Rahja is you have to have a personality. You got to be a good person. You got to have some food. When he come to your house, you got to have some electrolytes. You got to have a healthy lifestyle.
Wi-Fi
He wants
gotta
to
be
know-
booming, too.
Wi-Fi got to be booming. You can't have no cockroaches. And on top of that, he got to make sure that you got some vitamins in that cabinet. Last but not least, but the most important to me, which I truly believe is like 45% of a relationship, is how the intimacy is.
Yeah.
What you got going on in the bedroom is going to determine how we last.
And
in
my
that
boy like
relationship.
long legs, man.
He like long
He say he
legs.
like long legs.
Okay, he like daddy long legs. Okay, he want his
I
woman.
like it, but it's not a
requirement.
It's not a requirement. Yeah,
And she can be medium ugly, low key.
I guess you could say that.
Okay.
You just
He's
gotta
dating
make
people
me
off of
happy, man.
personality,
Just-
not look.
You just gotta compliment me. Just compliment me. Make me a better man. Do the little things. Help me do the little things. It's gonna make me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that, man. Because like I
Okay.
said,
Nah, for
But
sure.
again, medium ugly women,
is crazy.
he letting you know. Medium ugly is really a thing.
This is, you right. It's true.
That is true. I feel like I'm medium ugly for real. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm
That's
dead
a
ass
lie.
serious.
You're not medium ugly.
I feel like I am.
But I'm starting to date medium ugly guys because, life is different out here. They gonna love
Hey,
you,
man.
right?
Hey, I done seen a lot of people do it.
Uh-huh.
So I done seen women like go into a situation where they knowing like this is not their type. This not their type at all. And it's just like, cause she want different. She want somebody gonna treat her right. She want somebody gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's good until it ain't. until you start to get bored. Until it's just like, all right, I need this nigga who gon' tell me this and say this to me, and you know what I'm saying? And
So
it's
I
just
gotta
like
tell y'all.
now you want what you really attracted to, what you really
I
like.
gotta agree
so
with
why
Carlos.
you settling, bro?
I
Why
gotta
you
agree with Carlos
settling?
because in my last situation, I decided to date out of my actual type. And what did I do? I had to, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Because I tried it though. And I realized it was not for me. It was not hitting on nothing, and I had to go. Now I feel like personally, people need to date within their parameters of what's their type.
Cause it's a matter of like, bro, don't steer somebody all the way the wrong way, and then it's just like.
And you wasting time.
Wasting time.
But your type is not always what you need, though.
It's
I
not.
think that's what we get fucked up at. We be thinking our type
It's not.
But it's what we need.
Your type, I do feel like your type can change over
change.
time.
Yeah.
I feel like your type can change over time if that person is dominant enough. Not even say dominant like as a strong force, but dominant in their elevation enough to change the way you think.
Right.
Because if they can't change the way you think, you won't never think that person gonna be good enough for you. You just doing it.
Right.
Because I've dealt with situations like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With my girl right now, like, I didn't think I would ever be with somebody from the country. Like, I know it's crazy because I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, we country, but North Carolina, way out there in the fields, you know what I'm saying? It's country here. I'm just like, man, I can't never, you know what I'm saying? But as we done just progressed and everything, you know what I'm saying? It started off as just like, we just gonna try this out, we're gonna see if it worked, or whatever the case. And over time, it's just like, well, I don't wanna be with nobody else. You feel me? Like, that's real. Like,
But she became your person.
Yeah, she became my person.
You know, so I think types, personally, I think you should have like a standard of what you live by and stand on those standards. And those standards should dictate who you date from there, and not make sure it's from a look standpoint, but truly from a personality standpoint.
Yeah.
Because you can find who you want to and be attracted to whoever you want to. But for me, a deal breaker is if my man don't work out, I don't want to be with you. Because why you sitting at home all day and I'm at the gym and I'm busting my ass?
Yeah, but do he gotta be working out though?
Yes, he has to work out. I don't care how good you look.
What if he's taking care of other business and
No,
stuff? What if he's doing other stuff that like...
Listen, hello, hear ye, PSA. There is 24 hours in the fucking day.
Yeah.
You need to be working out 30 to an hour.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. I don't care if it's running, jogging, walking, you got a trainer, you lifting weights. I don't like chicken legs. I don't like you walking around with a blow pop body. Point blank, period. If you can't handle all of this little bowling ball, we can't do it.
Some people is genetically gifted.
No, you can be genetically gifted, but that doesn't mean your heart is healthy.
If a person is genetically gifted, they don't gotta work out.
They do.
Flag on the play.
Right.
Flag on the play.
I'm with you.
They got to. They got to work out. Because just because you fine and shit, that does not mean you healthy on the inside. You can look like a Lamborghini on the outside, but be a goddamn 92 Civic on the inside with burnt holes in the seats, the motherfucking dashboard lights on, check engine. You know what I'm saying? Just because you fine, that don't exclude you from being healthy to live, you know, for the longevity of things.
And also, what if I want to go rock climbing, snowboarding,
but you got
all the
some
things?
people who eat good, who do this, who eat well,
but you still need to work out.
and they don't work out, and they still be smooth.
There's no exception to the rule.
You know
I don't care how smooth you look. I want to enjoy that with you. I feel like that's a time of bonding. Just like I don't date men who don't listen to R&B music.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my people this is kind of what I believe.
Okay.
And like,
go ahead.
I guess it coexists with you should probably work out and you shouldn't, but it's just a matter of like, I don't care if you work out or not, because it's just like, if you look the way I want you to look at the end of the night, when we going out, you know what I'm saying, this dress fits you this way, is whatever. If you fit what I'm looking for, it's cool. I'm not really about to trip on you like and be like, all right, now you ain't gonna go to the gym. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
How's she gonna keep that up? Listen, she ain't gonna be fine forever. Listen, I'm a male coach who coach women. I know how this shit go. I coach women who are double my age. You are not going to be fine forever. You gotta maintain that shit. I don't care if you got a BBL. I don't care if you're genetically gifted. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care if you paid $20,000 for them titties. You are not going to be fine forever. You have to get in the gym. You got to eat good, drink your water, and mind your damn business. weights, and you will be fine.
My double-sided thing to that one was you cannot work out every day or whatever the case may be, or work out whenever you work out at all. And it's like, I don't mind it. I really don't care. Now, if I started to be intrigued by someone else and she works out or anything like that, like, no, I don't care that you don't work out. But if I'm starting to feel a vibe with her and she works out and I start to like that more, then it's just like, I might be more intrigued to go that way because she does this. I really don't care, but you know what I mean? It might open me up to it. But I honestly don't care, but as long as your body look like what it's supposed to look like, I don't give a fuck if you work out or not.
Me and Rahja agree that we both want someone that's gonna continuously work out and believe in their bodies, and it starts from within. Carlos don't see it like us because genetically he look like this.
Hey man,
But
you gonna look like what you look like,
listen,
bro.
Especially with us when it comes to black people.
when it comes to black people,
We be thinking that fine shit mean healthy shit. So like, as women age, they lose a high percentage of their muscle mass per year. This
Very
is
true.
scientific. They need to lift weights, not that cardio shit, not that I don't give a damn if they done bought 3 BB. They need to lift weights because lifting weights is a woman's lifeline as they age. For us, we men, it's easy for us to get in shape. We do a couple push-ups, pull-ups, and dips, but we good. You know what I'm saying? Realistically. For women, it's different. They got hormonal, changes. They go through menopause, all of these things. So it is very, very important that as a woman ages, she needs to lift them weights to stay fine. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna stay forever.
All right, y'all. That was this segment. We got one more question for Rahja, and we'll be back at y'all in a second.
hey y'all, it is Honey and Los, and we are back for segment 3 of Bar Talk with Honey and Los. So I'm gonna let Los ask this question.
Yeah, man.
Because I got a conflicted view on it. So go ahead and pop it off.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm drinking this lemon drop right now, and
Fire from T's Brunch Bar.
From T's Brunch Bar, and it got me
Hold on, cheers.
toasted. I'm not even gonna
I got
lie.
me in this motherfucker.
If you're a man and you get a lemon drop, get man cup, no rim, and you fine. You feel me? All
Wait,
right.
there's a man cup?
Man cup, no rim.
What's the
Man cup, lemon drop. Women cup, lemon drop.
You feel me?
That's nasty work, but I'm gonna take it. Okay?
Man
All right.
cup, no real.
All right, Rahja, I got a question for you, right?
All right.
Because you're a trainer, you know what I'm saying? Double standards in a training relationship with your clients. You training your clients every day, eat this a week, don't eat this many times, or don't eat this many carbs, or whatever the case may be. Don't drink this much liquor, or you ain't gonna see the results, or all this stuff, or whatever. But at the same time, you on social media, you on Instagram, you going out, you having fun, you doing this,
You drinking your
you
Patron.
drinking what you eating how you eating, or whatever the case may be. So it's just like double standards in that relationship, and it's just a matter of like, how do you feel like that affects your trainees when they're working out and they're seeing your lifestyle as well? You know what I'm saying?
So I'm very fucking transparent. So I'm gonna be honest, and I mean this and from the deepest, darkest depths of my motherfucking heart. You can't do what I do. In the most respectable way. I don't mean that in a rude way, but you can't do what I do. Because
Let me see what you're working with.
because I've been
Oh, he got body.
He the trainer?
Yeah,
He the trainer.
The shirt was giving something else.
it's what you talking?
I'm confused.
What we talk? Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I can't even get the sleeves off the wrist. What
Show
you
it.
need me to do? You need me to sew these?
Now we are at the
You know what I'm saying?
bodybuilding Olympics
This
right now.
this a good bit
That's
ball.
really
Look,
it.
and I got legs too. The legs are there.
He might fuck around and
The
take
legs
his
is
legs
there.
and
That's
his
cool.
hands
Hey, look,
off
I
because
ain't
he
for
said he got
everybody.
legs too.
She said you medium ugly.
Hey, look, that's cool. That's cool.
Wait,
Look.
you got her laughing.
Hey, the vibe gonna make me a 10.
I know that's
The vibe is always gonna make it a 10. The vibe
Nah,
is
but
gonna
for real though.
Y'all can't get this nowhere
I done
other
put
than
my
Bar
shirt on
Talk
backwards.
with Honey
Y'all
and
got me
Los, I
tripping.
swear.
Listen.
Nah, but
Okay,
All right, so
explain.
look, y'all, we're gonna let him get back into the answer to the question.
So for the answer, I feel like
I got
when
you.
it comes to that, you can't do what I do. Because
Okay.
I've been working out and I've been doing this for 15 years. So once you get to a point to where you've been doing this for an extended period of time, then you can go out and do what you want to do. I mean, you can go out normally. So what I teach is balance. I don't put people on these challenges. I don't put people on these what we call them, crash diets.
Okay.
Because that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
I teach people how to still have fun, still do what you do, but get your results.
I like
it's called
that.
the
I like
80-20 diet. That's
I
what
like
I
that.
that's what I
What's
teach.
the
I like
80-20 diet? Explain it.
80% the shit you're supposed to do, 20% the shit that you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
So basically, 80% of the week, you eating good, you drinking your water, you minding your damn business, and you lifting weights.
Right.
20% of the week, you out and about. I don't give a damn what you do.
But can we
Right,
explain,
Jay.
because I think women always talk about they don't want to lift weights.
Yeah.
Tell them that, and me as someone who is a fitness influencer, and I'm actually getting my personal training certification.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rahja because he actually told me what program to go through.
Yeah.
So I'm in the midst of doing that right now. They don't think that they need to lift. And I really hate when women say, I just want to get my stomach together.
Yeah.
I just want my butt to be big.
Yeah.
Can you explain to them, because remember you said they can't do what you do, right?
Yeah.
Explain to them what they need to do, that it's a total body thing, because a lot of times they think I'm crazy when I say you need to be in there doing HIIT cardio, you need to be in there lifting.
Don't be a cardio bunny is what I say.
Right.
A cardio bunny is a woman who goes in the gym. All you do is hop on the fucking treadmill on the incline for an hour and you leave. You don't touch the weights. The fountain of youth for women, like I said before, is the weights. It's the weights,
Right.
the weights, the weights. Because the weights gonna help you with hormone regulation. It's gonna help you do everything you want to do in life. It's gonna be more enjoyable because you're gonna be stronger. When you're more strong, it's gonna help you increase your resting metabolic rate. When that's
And your
increased,
serotonin, right?
exactly. Your serotonin, so your mental well-being, your resting metabolic rate, when that's increased, your body turns into a fat burner machine all day long. So the more muscle mass you have as a woman, the more fat you burn at rest. The majority of your fat that you burn is when you sitting here doing shit that we doing. 60% of your body fat that you burn every day, your calories, body fat, whatever, is when we sitting down.
So do you put yourself in settings with any of your trainees like this? Have you ever been to a bar, or been drinking, or had conversations like this, like, you know what I mean, with any of your trainees? Because I feel like sometimes you can do that with your trainees, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, you developing a relationship with them that stands farther than you just being their trainer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but it got to be understanding the business too. You know what I'm saying? You're their trainer. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of like, okay, how often would something like this happen if you have did it with your trainers, trainees, or whatever the case may be? And when you actually work your trainees out, do you work out with them while they're doing the workout?
Nah.
No.
So I only do online, so I never see none of my people in person at all. But when I did do in-person training, I sat there and watched them because I need to watch your form. I need to see what you're doing, how you doing, whatever. People, my online clients, like when I travel, I have random to some of them, like random. I didn't even know they was gonna be there, but even still, I didn't sit there and drink with them, nothing like that. I might have said what's up, give them a hug, you know what I'm saying? Good to see you, nice to meet you in person, and then I went on about my way.
Okay,
You
the
know what
first
I'm
part
saying?
of the question, have you ever been to a bar or did anything like just outside of the gym, y'all chilling, having a drink or eating food or whatever the case may be, like with any of your trainees?
Hell no.
No. I respect it because like I don't got nothing against trainers like going to the bar with their trainees. I really don't. I don't care. But it's a matter of like one of my trainers, her name is Lily. I train with her, but I got a different type of respect for her because we don't go out just all the time. She don't go out with her clients all the time, anything like that. But it's a matter of like when we working out, she's doing the full workout with us. Every session. I can be in there for the 8 o'clock session, she's doing the workout with us. Then she got a 10 o'clock session, she doing the workout with them. So it's a different type of respect that I have for that trainer to where I can respect them to even if we went to the bar and we had a drink, I know she just did the same thing. The fact that she doing the workout, the exact workout with us, I got a different type of respect. So if she was out to drink with us and she wasn't doing the workout, I'd be like, you out here, it'd be a sense of like, I can't even respect it all the way, cause it's like, we out here drinking and stuff and you just really just telling me what to do, but I'm not seeing, you know what I mean, for the person who's teaching me.
When it comes to that aspect, I feel like two things are gonna speak. Number one, my knowledge is gonna speak. If I sat the majority of people down and I talked to them about hormones, blood work, all of that type shit, you're gonna know my knowledge and you're gonna know I know what I'm talking about based off of how I speak and how I talk. Number two, it's gonna be based off of how I look. You know what I'm saying? So the knowledge that I speak and also how I look. Now, if I sat here with a big ass stomach or you know what I'm saying?
And trying to tell somebody what to do.
But you know, I make sure I'm on point. You know what I'm saying?
I never
Shoulders,
understood.
chest, legs, everything is.
I never
You know what I'm
understood.
saying?
I never understood the boxing niggas. The boxing people who got the trainers and they be fucking. They be 500 pounds and they be boxing.
Because it's about their knowledge. When it comes to boxing, it's about your knowledge and how you can intricately do what you do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to other sports, like, what is it, kickboxing and all the other things, I think a trainer should look like a trainer. I hate when I see a trainer that don't look like a trainer.
Yeah.
Like with Dwight, who's going to come on our next segment, he looks like what he does. And he's like Lily.
Yeah.
When he goes out there and he does what he does it full-time sports. There's no limits. So if he's going out there doing it full out every time, if I'm half-stepping it, baby, I'm fucked up because he's doing it and teaching at the same time and talking. And you already know that breath work is very serious.
Yeah.
So I think I agree with you in that sense, but I also agree with you. You can't do what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't go out here and do what I do.
So what does look like a trainer mean? Because
look
one
like
thing I have noticed.
being physically fit, but also your endurance for me. You can't ask me to do 20 burpees, do a push-up, this, that, and the third,
and you can't do it.
Right. Because now you're playing with my fucking intelligence, and I'm done. My trainer looks like a trainer, and my trainer trains like he trains.
Yeah.
And it just makes me want to move to this.
It does.
This person ain't gonna elevate me to the next point of what I'm trying to do.
So,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So as someone who is now going through the process of going through ISSA, like we talked about, I'm gonna look like a trainer, and when I'm telling people to do what they do, they're gonna want to do it because I'm doing it, and that's what I post, because I would never ask somebody to do something that I don't do.
Facts. I feel that. When people look at Instagram, all that shit, just because a motherfucker got abs, just because they look super, super lean, that does not mean they're going to have the knowledge to train your ass.
I agree.
Like you said at the beginning, most of these motherfuckers are genetically blessed. They don't know the first fucking thing about a hormone, no blood work, no nothing. So when it comes to actually training,
I've been big and small.
Exactly. When it comes to actual coaching and training, you gotta know hormone regulation, especially if you're training women. You gotta know hormone regulation. You gotta know all of these things. A lot of these guys don't know that. They're gonna tell a motherfucker to do 38 crunches and eat no carbs, and then, oh yeah, you're gonna be good. That's not the case.
Right.
So it really comes down to knowledge, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are fooled. Like, prime example, if a girl walking here with a big ass booty right now, she could sell a glute program. She was genetically blessed with a fat ass.
Right.
Of course she could sell a glute program. You know what I'm saying? The stork dropped that ass off on the front porch. So she, that don't mean she gonna know what to do. You know what I mean? So you know, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. You know, just be careful. I ain't knocking no other coaches or trainers, you know.
For sure.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show. We definitely want to have you back.
I appreciate
Shout out to Rahja and Deathstroke Fitness. Please, guys, follow him on Instagram. It is at Deathstroke_fitness. And honestly, he's one of my favorite people on Instagram and favorite people to follow.
I appreciate
so
you.
He be talking that stuff. I done came across a couple posts.
So we got our next segment coming up. I'm super, super excited for what we have coming next. We have Dwight Holt Jr. coming, and tune in soon. We'll see you guys in a minute. Bar Talk. Hey y'all, so while we were on break, we had a really, really good episode with Raj, and now we're about to go into Dwight. But before we do, we want to cheers it up. So shout out to Bar Talk, and thank you guys for being on. What's up?
And shout out to T's Brunch Bar. Shout out to Mari.
Shout out to Mari.
You feel me?
Ooh.
Yo, we back with the fourth segment of Bar Talk with Honey and Los. You know what I'm saying? We already ordered our food. What you order?
I ordered the Marta. So the Marta is catfish, grits, and shrimp with strawberry waffle.
I got the strawberry waffle too.
Okay.
So I got the strawberry waffle, and I got pork chops.
Okay.
Fried.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Fried. And I
got
got double collard greens, y'all. I got double collard greens. So they collard greens here is like, this shit is, bro, shit fire. You know what I'm saying?
And we gotta take this espresso shot.
Oh, this espresso.
We gotta take the espresso shot.
I've been sipping on my champagne though.
Nuh-uh. Come on.
All right. She making me do this, y'all. God damn. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna fuck my stomach all the way up.
It's not. You just gotta take a little piece. You just gotta finish it. But let us know what's going on in the fourth segment.
All right, fourth segment, y'all. We are introducing another guest that we have. And this is another guest that Honey knows more than me. So I'm gonna let you introduce him.
Okay, so I really
She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait.
She couldn't wait. Move Carlos out the way. PSA, pew, pew, pew. We are bringing Dwight Holt Jr., okay? He does not do this. So to get him on the show is so amazing. Y'all, when I tell y'all, He is one of my favorite humans in this planet. And Carlos will tell you, I'm very sentimental. I'm very emotional, as he puts it, but I think it is a good thing. I love good people. And when I say this is one of the people that has saved my life on my fitness journey, who has made me feel like I'm bigger than what I am. Well, actually, no, I'm the biggest. But who has made sure that I understand that I'm standing in my truth and who I am, who has loved me through every season of my life, who has made me feel like there is no limits. It is Dwight Holt Jr. Now, you guys will know that he is Monique's trainer. And Monique, the queen of comedy herself, has literally put him at the forefront of making sure that she has literally gone after her fitness dreams. So, you know, when I saw him on Instagram in 2017, I had to be like, hey, I need him. Yeah. This is who I need. I went to the front of his class and literally, I kind of forced him to be my friend. But you know, I love my friends. I kind of did the same thing to you. But either way.
She's super passionate about her friends.
I am. I love my friends deep down. And this is somebody that I honestly can say, I'm just privileged to have on the show with us to really, really talk about all the topics and all the things and bring all the black boy joy that there is here. I am wearing his brand right now. Weekend looks. The body is bodying. The focus is focusing on Honey Low herself.
She almost just smacked me with her hair, y'all.
30-inch bundles, baby. Whatever Glorilla said. But we are bringing Dwight Holt Jr. on the show, so I can't wait for you guys to tune in and turn up with Dwight Holt Jr.
Okay, cool, man.
All
we
right.
about to bring him in, and we're going to get started with the questions right after this. Let's get it. All right, y'all, we back, and as y'all can see, we have a guest with us, Mr. Dwight Holt Jr. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's good, bro?
Honey, what's up, bro? I gotta say, my first time meeting Dwight was at
My birthday party.
her birthday
My
party.
35th.
At that moment, I seen it was great energy. You know?
Amazing energy.
So I'm excited about this episode. And next thing you know, the next time I seen him was on fucking Shade Room. You know what I'm saying?
With Monique.
With Monique. Doing dance things, you know what I'm saying? So he on Bar Talk with Honey and Los right now. So we got to break him in. We got to get him into the rapid questions. And Honey, you going to take over. You're going to do the questions with him.
All right.
Rapid questions.
30 seconds on the
You
clock.
come in and it's
All right.
straight fire immediately. You didn't know how you do it. Let's
We're
get
ready
it.
for it. Okay? Truth or dare?
Dare.
Okay. What kind of dare?
Any kind of dare.
All right. Netflix and chill or party all night?
Netflix and chill.
All right. You a lover boy?
Lover boy.
Clearly. One night stand or a long-term relationship?
Long-term
I already knew
relationship.
that one.
Long-term.
Shots or cocktails?
Cocktails.
Okay. What's your favorite cocktail?
Hennessy mojito.
Okay, because the last person told us tequila and that wasn't a cocktail.
No. Hennessy
Okay,
mojito.
okay,
We
okay,
know.
okay.
We know.
Okay. Strip poker or strip truth or dare?
Strip poker or poker.
Poker?
Yeah, by chance. You don't
Oh.
know who got to get naked, but somebody do. Let's
You
go.
Russian roulette it?
You know, Russian roulette. I love
Okay.
it.
Sneak out or stay in and behave?
Stay in and behave.
Ooh, you gonna be a good boy.
Always. Let's go.
Okay. Skinny dipping or streaking?
Skinny dipping. I'm
Okay.
a Pisces. I love the water.
Okay. Kiss on the first date or wait for the right moment?
Right moment.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Right moment.
In a long-term relationship, you know you're going to wait on the right moment.
Right moment.
Lover boy. Okay. Threesome or monogamy?
Monogamy.
Okay. Secret crush or open flirtation?
Open flirtation.
You gonna flirt?
If I like you, you gotta know.
Okay, you got 10 seconds to tell me how you flirted. Come flirt with me.
Come flirt with you?
Uh-huh.
No need. I got somebody. But just know, I don't even play. Oh, ain't no hypothetical. The one I got, no. What's up?
Okay, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Okay, what's your dog's name?
Prince. Because his daddy is the king.
Ew. All right, that's 30 seconds with Bar Talk with Honey and Los, rapid questions, and that's our icebreaker.
Let's get it.
All right. So we are back with Dwight Holt Jr., one of my favorite humans. I don't care what nobody say. Favorite.
You heard her. You
Okay,
heard her.
Period. King.
Take this bite.
Listen.
Favorite.
Listen, I don't really do the Pisces, but this Pisces.
Oh, wow.
Because y'all like low-key
No.
emotional.
Let's be clear. Pisces are the last sign ever created. So what we are is a mixture of them all. So if we that, then everybody else was that. So it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of y'all. Yeah. The devil is a liar.
Okay. All right, Carlos, we're going to set with you for the first question.
All right, first before I get into the real question, I got another question for you.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? Gotta break it in.
Let's get it.
We on Bar Talk.
Icebreaker.
Let's get
Hey,
it.
what Monique house look like, bro? What Monique house look like, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
This is what I will say about her house. It's houses within a house
God damn.
and
So
rooms within a room.
you get in the house and then you
and
gotta
then
get
it's another
directions
house.
to the next part of the house.
Yeah. We ain't gotta go nowhere for what we need because everything is there.
Okay.
Whether we playing tennis, we ain't at the court, we in her backyard. If we swimming and it look like an Olympic-sized pool, we're in her backyard. Wherever we at, normally it's within her house. But you gotta understand one thing about Monique, who I call Mamo. What
Okay.
you know is she's very family-oriented. So because of that, she likes her home to be things where the family don't have to go nowhere. The family don't have to go nowhere. Everything is at home. So that's why.
Right.
But yeah, it's a house in a house in a house.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I had to ask that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know we're gonna get to business. We're gonna
Let's
get
get it.
We're gonna get to, questions that we wanna ask you and everything.
What's
You know
up?
what I'm saying? Give me, when we talking about mental health awareness, right? What's forms of self-help and different outlets that people with mental, health awareness deal with,
Yeah. So I tell people 24/7, physical health is just as important as mental health. Because at the end of the day, if your mind's not right, everything you feel like you lose physically will come back. So you gotta fix that mind. Honey's somebody who she knows she's lost the weight. She's going through something and it came right back. So you gotta be careful. I also tell people some of the biggest pounds that people have on their shoulders are on the skinniest people. So when it comes to my company, Dance Your Pounds Off, we don't just dance off physical pounds. Anything holding you back, we dance off. So when you say what some activities and things you do, the first thing I say is be okay with getting help. Be okay with getting help. A therapist is not a bad thing. And in the Black community, they always say like we run from therapy. No, run to therapy.
Yeah.
If you sick, you run to the doctor.
Okay.
And if your mind ain't right, technically you need some help. You need a doctor. So go get help and allow somebody to tell you not to sweep it under the rug.
Right.
But to
Right.
actually speak on it, be honest about it. But dancing, fitness,
Yeah.
getting just out there, meeting people, all that, and even a hug.
Alright.
People don't understand what happens when you hug somebody, what the mind does.
It feel like it's a transfer of energy.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
The endorphins, like when you smile, when you laugh, when you joke, it makes your day better.
Yeah.
That's why when you meet somebody and you give them a hug, they be like, oh wow, I needed that. Like you can go hug somebody right now,
Right.
and they be like, ooh, I needed that hug. Because everything that they're carrying in that moment, they transfer to somebody who can probably hold on to it a little more.
I played sports, you know what I'm saying? I played
Right.
professional football and everything, and it's a matter of like when that time ended for me, or when I got into a hard time where I didn't understand that it wasn't about being the best player on the team or being the best player on the field. I'm like, why I'm not playing? I'm on this professional level now. And something, when I didn't understand it during the off season, I wasn't signed to a team, anything like that. Some things that I did for mental health or like awareness, like it was fucking with my mental.
Right.
I used to go back. The only thing I could do is go back to like my childhood parks. You know what I mean? For me, that's what it kind of took me to. Like, go back to where you started.
Yeah.
Understand where you at now and where you started and what's the chances. And I think that taught me like, what's the chances of a kid being who you being, like coming from Ben Hill Park, where you hear the trains every park session and everything, and it's just like now it's a turf field here when it was just beat up grass down there like dirt, and it's just like you making it to a professional level to get paid almost $8,000, $9,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? Or even on that professional level. Yeah, even though it wasn't NFL, so it's just a matter of like that's.
So I will tell you, I took Dwight's class, and when I took his class, we had a session one time where we were dancing, and at the end of the class, he made us pick up. So you know those balls that you throw?
You were there?
Yeah, I was there for that one.
Okay.
So you pick it up and you throw it down, and it's weighted, right? What are they called? Like Bosu
Medicine
balls, right?
balls.
Medicine balls,
yeah.
and they're weighted. He made us pick up a medicine ball and carry it from one end of the gym to the other end of the gym, and we had to scream and talk about what we're letting go of. And we just had to keep going
That's
back and
different.
forth.
That's
And when I say to the point where we were done, I was crying because I was letting go of so much.
Yeah, that's
It's
different.
really a thing.
That's-
and
I
that's
never
that's
heard
crazy.
that before.
I never-
That's different.
So that was my first class ever doing it, and I also did it in Detroit recently. But I only do that when, like, I have to feel that. Only because it's. So what happens is, I was headed to class, and on my way to class, someone told me it's gonna be a heavy class. So when I got there, I was like, you know what we're gonna do? Everybody go on the other side of the gym, pick up this weight, 15, 20 pounds, whatever it is. This weight is whatever you're carrying in your life. I'm on the other side of the gym, so I say, bring me your weight and drop it off to me. Once you give it to me, let it go, and I'm gonna run you back a brand new person. So they would bring me their weight, and they'll tell me whatever they're going through.
Yeah.
And I would take on their weight, drop it off, and I would take them back where they started, a brand new person.
Yeah.
And the things that people whispered in my ear, I heard, I just lost my child. I'm going through a divorce. I thought about suicide. Like, all of this in my ear.
Bro.
So it's just like, people go through these things,
Bro.
but it's to say it is to change it.
Yeah, bro, and it's like, what you saying that, it's my other point that I was gonna get to in this topic was that, like, connecting with your with mental health awareness and self outlets and self-awareness of it, it's connected to a higher being.
It is.
And like, you didn't know that you was gonna do that, it just happened. Like, you said, okay, I'm a, you know what I mean? That was a higher being talking to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
you
what
got-
I feel.
that's
That's
why
a
you-
higher being talking to you.
It is. It's what some people call God. It's what some people call Allah. What some
Right.
people call Jehovah.
Right.
What
That's why I
some
say a
people call
higher
the
being.
universe.
You know what I'm saying? A
A
higher
higher being. It's what it is when you allow yourself to be, you allow yourself to be. Like, everybody, when you were talking this whole time and you're talking about professional ball, what happens is we have these goals we think we want, but life ain't about getting to that goal. It's about every journey.
Yep.
Like, many people don't remember when they got to, we used to road trip. Many people don't remember getting to Miami and what happened in Miami.
Right.
They remember the journey to Miami. Like,
Right.
everybody be like, I want to take a trip. But the trip ain't what you remember. It's every aspect, the planning of the trip,
Yep.
the laughs you got on the
Yep.
trip. It's not the location.
The journey.
So it's the journey. So when you talk about professional football and stuff, and you talking about being this key player, it's not important. Because we're at T's Brunch Bar. You won't even know the owner before you know the bartender. Why? Because this is the experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, the owner is amazing
We
because
remember
they
Mari.
bring it. You remember
the
Mari.
guest we had on
Like,
before.
and you remember
Speaking
the
of
name
Mari.
of it. So you said, I mean, like, it's just one of those things on this journey. Don't get so caught up in the destination that you miss everything else. I was just talking to my Monique about the aspect of celebrities who are now older and they did everything.
Wow.
But they're lonely. They're alone. They're not married because the bag and their career was more important than building with somebody you love. So now you trying to find love, but you stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
You trying to find love,
Yeah.
but you ain't bending on nothing. A man come in your life and say, hey, baby, I want this. I ain't doing that. I don't do. It's like, you got to understand it's about that journey.
Yep.
It's always going to be a destination and many ways to get there.
I like that, bro.
I love
ain't
that.
gonna lie to you.
I
What you got? What you got, honey? What you got, honey? Do it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna end this one, and we have another question for you, and it can expand because you really took us to another level, which is why I wanted to have you on there because I think you're so knowledgeable about everything. I want to say you're a jack of all trades, but you're a master of all.
You can
I
also
appreciate
be a
that.
king of
Yeah.
all trades.
You
You
know
know
He
what
is.
I'm saying?
Come on,
King,
come
'cause you know,
on,
baby,
king
king is
of all
his thing.
trades.
You can be a king of all
okay,
trades.
and I want to talk about this because you have been here for me, and you have too, with my relationships and lack thereof, and all the things in between. Because y'all know I'm a lover girl.
We love it.
We love it. How do finances impact your relationship? And does a man's finances or status influence the level of respect that you have for him? And I'm going to
Affect your
say this for the guests too, because I think a lot of times, if people don't understand, and Coles can attribute to this, and so can Dwight, finances can make or break a relationship from a woman's standpoint, from a man's standpoint, from another man's standpoint. So my question is, how do finances impact your relationship? And does the person that you're dating, does their financial status influence the level of respect that you actually ultimately have for them and how you move forward in that relationship?
So what happens is,
Yeah, we
Wait,
do got
the food
food.
is
Hold on,
coming
the
out?
food here, y'all.
Hold
The
on, the
here.
food is
So
here.
we really was going into the next segment, but
But we'll
you know what I mean?
wait.
'Cause
The
it was
food
so
is here.
natural, but the food
I
here.
have the Marta.
Okay, cool.
Is that the Marta? All right. I'm sorry, y'all. We have now dived into this food.
Yes.
We got pork chops, we got collard greens, we got these strawberry waffles that we both got. They're amazing. And then I got the Marta, which is the catfish with a little drizzle on top. But we want to get back to
I ain't got
asking-
nothing. That's why I want y'all to see. They over here munching. I got this mimosa. I'm over here looking at his pork chop because I don't eat
my
pork.
God.
I'm looking at now her food. I can't eat it, but I'm gonna let her eat because mine is coming. But go ahead, cheese brunch bar.
So we want to get back to the question that we asked you about finances. Okay?
Right.
So does finances matter in a relationship? And how do you move forward? And does it make you look at the person that you're dating differently?
So that's like a two-part
It's
question.
definitely two parts.
It
So
is.
let's start with the
definitely
first part. So anybody I dated would probably be like, I'm lying when I say this finances matter, because a large part in my relationships and what I do, because I make good money,
Uh-huh.
I don't need you to make what I make.
Okay.
Like, I don't. Like half the
sound
time,
like him. He said that last night.
I tour the world.
You do.
And so sometimes your job ain't gonna allow you to make what I want you to make if I want you to be with me. Like,
Right.
if I want you to be in these cities with me, you ain't even got that much travel time or off time. Or what is it called? You corporate. PSO, PT, what is that?
Oh, I'm not corporate anymore.
You were
I'm an
corporate.
entrepreneur.
What is it?
Go ahead.
PSO?
PTO.
PTO. Ain't that in the school? PTO? That's the meeting.
Personal time off.
But why they have a PTO meeting?
PTA.
Oh.
PTA.
And guys, that's why I normally don't do mimosas and stuff at the bar.
Goddamn.
I do, yeah. But no, so finances in a relationship, honestly, I could say that they really matter, but when you really love somebody, honestly, that money comes second too. And then I tend to date people who have a dream, because I like to push somebody's dream and teach them how to make their own money. So when
Do
I
you
first
believe
get
in potential and ambition?
say it again, love.
You believe in potential and ambition?
I do, and even though we are who we are at the core,
All right, that's a fancy way for saying what? Just, you know what I mean?
potential.
Break it
and,
down to the people. Because
a dreamer. You would date a dreamer. Like at the end of the day, you ain't got to make what I make. But if I see you and I see the potential in you, then I don't mind in investing in that. I don't mind in giving you the tools that I needed. Because
Okay.
sometimes maybe I got it as a child, you get it as an adult. But
Okay.
I just know the potential. Entrepreneurs, you can't gauge how much they'll make because
Okay.
the money is unlimited.
let's ask that same question to Honey.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that? Like, do you believe, like,
So I had this conversation because I had a little date
Women
last
different.
night. Hold up. Stop
Women
the
different.
presses.
women? I feel like women different.
Stop,
That's why I want to ask that question to
Wait,
Honey.
Yoshi, I need you to put the All right. So I had a date last night and we had this conversation. And he asked me that. And I told him, like, I believe
He asked
that-
you what? He asked you what? Look.
like, how do I feel about how do finances play into a relationship?
Right.
And I said, when in my 20s, I believe that I dated people that were ambitious and that were dreamers.
Right.
But now that I am now 35, I need somebody with a plan. I need somebody that is financially stable. I need a provider and a protector. Because the last guy I was dealing with, which I introduced you to, he didn't believe that he needed to provide for me.
Right.
He thought that we needed to go 50-50. And I don't believe I'm going 50-50 with nobody. As a woman, I believe that I'm always going to want to do, you know me, I'm a hard worker.
Right.
But at the same time, I believe that a man should protect and provide. So whatever I do has to be extra.
But see, this is the part.
Yeah,
Now I want to be
yeah,
clear about
yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So
But that's just
I
me.
apologize to every woman watching this when I said men and women are different, because it's not every case.
Okay.
It is individually. But I want to say this. You have to, words are very important.
They are.
So you have to be careful what you put into the universe.
They are.
Because what happens is you'll put into the universe what you want and you'll skip out. Now he just tripped it up. What's coming up? But you have to put into the universe. Damn. You have to put in the universe what you want. Because you said you want what? Someone to protect
and provide. Yes,
so,
I do.
So ultimately, if the woman is making these big bucks, then give him that check to do what he needs to do with it. And protecting and providing, he will do. So you ain't got to make the same. If we're a household, it is what it is. But don't get caught up as a woman that the man has to make the most money. That is not that's not always realistic, especially in this world where the woman want to be the boss.
Right.
Like, you want a man who can protect you, can hold down the fort. And somebody put it amazingly one day. They was like, hey, don't try to be the boss if when you hear something downstairs, you want to tap him, wake him up, and send him downstairs to get it. No, if you want to be the boss, go downstairs and check it.
Right.
If you're going to be with a man.
I want to be the boss.
Right. So let a man be a man, because one of the biggest things that I hate in the black community, I can't speak for the white community because I ain't white, but one of the biggest things I hate in the black community is when you get a woman who has a man and she, when it comes to him being masculine, she takes that away because she's a boss. I'm a boss, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. So now all of a sudden when he stepped back because you want to be the man and wear the pants, now you all of a sudden say, oh, you ain't a man no more. Oh, you need to step up. Oh, you need to do. No, you took that away from me when you wanted to be the man in this relationship. So now don't complain that I'm lazy when I stop doing it.
I completely agree.
Yeah. And
but
like,
nonetheless, when it comes to
like,
finances, you know.
When it comes to finances, do women feel like before they date a man, they need to be this financial stable, or they willing to date a dream, or willing to date a...
I had a guy so the guy that I went out with last night.
And they go, and vice versa.
Wait, hear me out though. So the guy asked last night, he said, do you feel like a man has to have a certain amount of money put away before you feel like that's the man for you? And I said, no, I feel like it depends on his income to debt ratio. Because if he doesn't have a lot of debt, but he's a teacher, I'm willing to date him because he doesn't have a lot of debt.
Well, goddamn, this the thing though, bro. Like,
but good debt versus bad debt is a thing.
You know what? Let me say this.
And this and that.
No, it matters because I don't complain about
But we
that.
got Dwight on, so we gonna get his.
Really quick though, where y'all when it comes to words? Do y'all curse on this podcast?
Yes,
Perfect.
We just don't
So
say.
look, so say what you said, what you just said. Good what? Good debt.
We just put a
good
beep
debt.
on
What you say?
Good debt
Versus what?
bad debt.
No, it's good dick versus bad dick. Let me tell you one thing about a woman. They can say whatever they want to say about a situation, but everybody got that little side thing of what they'll do when it's good. She can talk about debt ratio. She can talk what it comes down to. Let her meet somebody and she don't know that yet, and they lay down and they put it down. She gonna forget about half of the things that she just said.
Gotta eat it.
But he gotta eat it. Do you see what I mean? At T's Brunch Bar today, where I'm a guest on Bar Talk podcast. What I'm saying is, ultimately, we can say all these things, but you'll meet a person who becomes that exception. So that's what happens, because generally, I said, because I always feel like I bring the money in a relationship.
Right.
So now I'm like, you know what? Forget that. Like, you gotta come in with a little coin yourself, because I can't keep going broke on investing in things that don't work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I keep investing in relationship and keep ending.
Right.
And I gotta start over.
Yeah.
Like, no, but it's like when you get with somebody, honestly, I do feel it, like, I feel like I want to give you a response, but it changes with everybody. I can say, date within your means. Date somebody, you know your credit score, and you said it earlier on the podcast. You know your credit score, you know what you make, you know your debt to income ratio. So date somebody similar to that. But then it changes when you meet somebody who you got to bring to that. So it's like when it comes to dating, I'm a lover boy. Date for love, but don't date stupid. Don't be stupid.
Now listen, with men, we feel like we can take a woman who ain't got shit going for themselves. If we like her, we like her. We feel like we can turn her up. We can do whatever we want to do for her. We can, you know what I mean, fix her in a situation to where, you know what I mean, to help elevate her. And then the clause in between that be when she's not trying to take what I'm trying to provide her with and go to extra.
She's not listening because she's not submissive to you. That's what it is.
No. It's a matter of this bitch is lazy or she ain't.
Lazy is
Point blank period. A woman is looking at if you financially stable, if you financially got this or got that or whatever the case may be, because they already in their head got a whole fairy tale land place thought out and all that shit of what they person supposed to look like, what it supposed to be like, and what it is. And a man, on the other hand, we just like what we like, and we like that person. We gonna turn that person into what we feel like they supposed to be. If they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. Then that's the end of the situation. But a female, they already trying to predetermine what's what.
It's like, a generation that we live in now. The crazy thing about it is, I feel like women of this generation get Instagram mixed up with reality, and it's not that.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is they get so caught up in watching these TV shows.
And Instagram is ads now. Like, it's all ads.
No. Forget that. Forget that. It's not real.
You're right. Exactly.
It gets edited 3 times before it even makes the story. It gets edited 3 times before it makes your feed.
That's a
So what
fact.
I'm saying is, when you try to make your reality what is fantasy, that's where you mess up. The real thing is, look at some of these couples. Look at T.I. and Tiny. They started. When T.I. came up, Tiny was like, nah, I was the one with the money.
Yeah.
And look where they went.
Hey, Mike.
Like, look at a lot of these situations and a lot of these relationships. Look at Flex and his wife, Shanice, who I love, beautiful voice.
Right.
Look, I love your smile, you know.
Oh, that's her?
That's her. Look at their relationship and the things that they went through, but they stuck it out together, and look at where they are now. So when you focus on finance, yes, finance is important, but honesty is better than finance. Because when you have honesty and communication, you can build what you want to build. So it's like, don't force it and don't focus on finance, because the money comes. And you're an entrepreneur yourself. And you made coin. Right? You're an entrepreneur, you made coin. If we don't know nothing else, we know money comes and money goes.
Yep.
We can feel like we got XYZ in our savings account and we're doing good. Something happened unexpectedly.
It comes as quick as the next risk comes.
As quick
It does.
as
It comes as the quick as the next risk comes when you are entrepreneur. So just as fast as you get that money, it's just as fast as the situation where you got to take the next risk to put that money out there for you to make the next load or make the next load.
That's
So
key.
the thing about it is, I don't want to expose you, but I really want you to, in a quick way, because we're going to wrap this up. I want you to tell your story that I know, so I don't want to tell it,
Right.
but how you worked at Chase Bank and how you quit your job and what you went through in the process, and how you continuously, through COVID, through everything, through you owning your own dance studio, through you working at Rhythma, all the things that you did.
Look.
And how you got here, because there's a lot of people who want to be you but don't understand. Even though you're on there, you're smiling, you're dancing, you don't set a limit. You've been with turf toe, you've been with fucking glaucoma and all the thing else, everything else, and you still show up and show out. Explain to people what you've been through from the beginning to how you got here and how you got to where you are.
Look, the easiest way I can put it, look, so make sure y'all check out The Truth That Saved My Life and May Just Change Yours. It's my book.
Is that I bought
I released my book at the top of this year, The Truth That Changed My Life and May Just Change Yours. But long story short, I live a life where as though I got burnt when I was a baby. Burnt, yep, you can see it on my arms. I poured a skillet of pork chops frying on my head. It burnt me from my head to my waist. Pork chops. You see, I don't eat pork. Stopped breathing in the hospital at the age of 1. They brought me back. So literally, because I know that story to be true, because I have the medical records, I have no limits. So I don't care what you bring me to, and that's why entrepreneurship is great for me, because I see no limits, nothing can stop me.
Yeah.
Like she said, I went to Morehouse, was at Chase. While at Chase, I met my Mo, aka Monique. She seen me dancing for my workout. She was like, baby, can you train me? I was like, what you mean? Like, you Monique? Like, of course. Started training her. That was, of course, 10 years ago. But just in the process of me grinding, let me tell you something. One of the things that she said to me that caught me off guard is that she used to bring me up in her meetings, because she found out one day I was walking to her house. And if you want a humbling experience, lose your house because of somebody else or whatever reason. Lose your house and lose your car and have to walk through mansions to get to work. I'm like, so God, you took away my apartment and my car? And you got me walking through multi-million-dollar. I ain't got a room, but you got me going into a house with 20 rooms. Now, in her default, she never knew, because it wasn't for her to know. I'm in entrepreneurship. My job is to show up on time, every time, and do what I got to do to let the universe know, I don't care what you bring to me, I'm going to get through it. So honestly, when it comes to entrepreneurship, you got to have that mindset of, I don't care what happens, I'm going to come and I'm going to do my job. Because the way the universe works, it works in a circle. So if you got it once, you're going to get it again. Just come with a better lesson so you don't have to do the same thing again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what it is. And entrepreneurship, look, if I can't say nothing else, if you're at your last dime, if you are at your last dime, spend it on investing in something that'll make you more money. Dead ass. If I'm at my last dime, I'm going to an apparel store. Let me buy some apparel so I can sell it and triple my money. You know what I mean? You know that. You got a line. You know what time it is. But yeah, entrepreneurship, you just got to keep going. I've been there, done that. I'm still growing. I don't even know what tomorrow's going to bring.
Right.
If it take everything from me, I know I'll still be good.
But that was powerful. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Y'all, I didn't want to cry on this podcast, but every time I think about Dwight and what he's been through in his story, and now that I'm on this entrepreneurial journey, because I always call everything Journey with Honey, which is
It's a journey.
It's a journey, and that's what my podcast, that's what my YouTube channel is, and what me and Carlos are going through. It's a journey, and how we started this and how much love we get. I truly believe in, you never know someone's story, so you see what their outcome is, but you don't know what the road it took to get them there. So I genuinely want you guys to tune into Bar Talk, because this literally started from Carlos and I shooting his Walmart challenges, and he wanted me on one of them. He came out to Powder Springs, which is far as the fuck, and we shot it, and we had a good time. And Yoshi, who is our videographer, our director, our producer, literally said, hey, I think you guys are perfect for each other. I think you guys should start something. And we started what we're doing right now. Yeah. So a lot of the things we talk about is going to be love and relationships, because I think that is so current. But to get into how people got to where they are, this man gets over 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 million views.
Listen,
the other hosts we had all the same.
And in his spiel, if y'all didn't understand it, y'all didn't comprehend it.
And
he
grasp the
said
concept.
He was working with Monique for 10 years before I even seen him on Shade Room. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? But before somebody can actually see, I didn't know that he was doing these type of things. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time. It takes time. Sometimes it don't happen just overnight, within a month, within 2 months, within a year, within 2 years, within 3 years, within 4 years, because it's all a higher being's time. And my higher being, God, it's all God's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and his time is what it's supposed to be.
And don't get it twisted.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't look at the person beside you and see what they're doing and make a comparison to where you are. Majority of the wrecks on the interstate happen because somebody getting in somebody else's lane.
Every
Stay in
time.
your lane. Stay in your lane. Focus your way with what you're doing. Stay. It's coming. It's coming. The tortoise always wins the race. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Y'all, we ending on a very, very, very,
very
different note than we usually actually end on. But
this was a pleasure.
My bad.
I think it was great.
It was so good.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
It shows the different dynamic of our podcast, because you can get into these talks at the bar as well as you can get into all the valid toxicity that we like to talk about. But you can also get into these talks too. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I appreciate y'all tuning in with,
Bar Talk with Honey and Loaf.
You feel me?
Check us out. We have a fun Halloween episode coming up. We are going to be live back at Phenomenal Seafood, and they're going to bring us some really, really cool drinks.
Yeah.
And then Carlos and I are doing a Halloween special.
Yep.
And we're going to be at my house, where we are turning my house into a Halloween haunted house.
It's going to be a time.
I have no idea what I'm going to be. Me and T and Tamara are coming out for Halloween. Y'all going to see the titties for Halloween. I gotta send my brother this podcast, so I don't know if I'm gonna say that. But seriously, all jokes aside, we really, really enjoyed us at T's Brunch Bar. One of our favorite places to shoot.
Man.
We are so grateful and so thankful. This was our fitness episode of getting the top fitness influencers and trainers within their right in the community. So thank you, Dwight. We love having you on here. I'm so grateful. Y'all, I called him and I said, please come on today.
Had to show up.
Yes, we had to show up. So you guys check us out. We're coming back next week. Please join us live. We're with you. Bar Talk with Honey and
Los.
All right.
Amazing,
Bye.
y'all. Amazing.